Hello, my name is Julia. I'm from the interview team. I'm sitting here with John Dryzek from Australia. And maybe you can tell something about your role in the ESG project.
Right. So I've had some involvement with the ESG project, I think since the 2009 Volendam conference, which was actually the first time I heard about it, when I was invited to give it was either a plenary or semi-plenary talk, I can't remember. And so I've been coming to conferences since then. I've been on the scientific steering committee for the last few years. I think it's maybe about 4 years, I think, although yesterday my term finished along with the whole outgoing steering committee to be replaced by a whole new generation. But before that I was on the scientific committee of the IHDP, International Human Dimensions Program on Global Environmental Change, which was the kind of the global the global sort of coordinating body to which ESG reported. So so I had a bit of involvement in. I mean, formally we had a sort of I suppose a bit of an oversight role over ESG, but IHDP is no longer with us. It was sort of merged into Future Earth. So so I've been on the scientific steering committee of ESG. I've been to, I think, maybe 4 or 5 conferences over the years. I was the co-convener of the 2015 ESG conference in Canberra, so that was probably my biggest role in ESG. And so I have, so I've been doing a number of things over the years, and I've been involved in several publications going back to, there was a special issue of, or a special section of ecological economics back, when was that? I think it was 2012, and so contributed a co-authored paper on democracy. Actually it was, global democracy and Earth system governments. So those are some of the things that I've done.
Yeah, quite a lot. Do you want to tell us something about your current research, maybe the one you're also presenting at the conference?
Yeah, I'm presenting tomorrow in a semi-plenary, and I'll just be talking about democracy in Earth systems governance. So that's more of a review. So I will be saying a little bit about current work. So the biggest thing on the horizon at the moment is I've got a co-authored book with Jonathan Pickering, who's a member of the new scientific steering committee. Anyway, our book is on, it's just called The Politics of the Anthropocene, and so that's the product of some work that we've been doing the last few years, and so the so the book really sort of takes a look at how political institutions, practices, policies need to change in light of the emerging Anthropocene epoch, which is of course an emerging epoch of human-induced instability in the Earth system. And the basic starting point is that the kinds of institutions and practices that have developed under Holocene conditions are no longer fit for purpose. They're very good at perpetuating themselves, be they states or be they market systems or financial institutions. They're very good at generating feedback which seems to reinforce their own necessity, but which systematically avoids really taking into consideration what's happening to the Earth system. So what they need first and foremost is to become more ecologically reflexive, meaning that they become much more responsive to the condition of the Earth system, but also much more able to reflect upon their own performance, especially their own deficiencies, and change themselves in that light. And that's a quality which is generally missing in existing institutions, and so we need to figure out exactly how it might be pursued and embedded in institutions. And so we have some ideas about how that might be done, including some ideas about the role of deliberative democracy in particular in inculcating ecological reflexivity in institutions. So that's so that's on the that's about to come out in January.
Very interesting. Thank you very much.